Hello YouTube. At the beginning I want to start by saying you need one of these. I'm going to be talking about some of the words in the Bible and the Hebrew dictionary and the Strong's Concordance. You really need one of these, okay? I'm going to be talking about the fall of Lucifer and President Barack Obama. And some of the things I'm going to have to repeat because not everybody's watched my other videos. All right. If you look in Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12, you'll see where it talks about the fall of Lucifer. And if you look up the word Lucifer in Strong's Concordance, that is a Latin word. And the actual Hebrew word that was there in the originals is number 1966 in the Hebrew dictionary in the Strongest Concordance. Number 1966, it is the word Hallel, okay? And there's a lot to study with that name, Hallel, because the sun is named after him. There's all kinds of words that come after, all kinds of words that are connected to Hallel. And if you study that, you'll see that. Even look in your regular Webster's dictionary, just a good one. Got to get a good one with all the original where the words come from, the Greek and the Latin and everything. You need one like that. If it doesn't have the original Greek and Latin that the words come from, the root words and stuff, you're wasting your time. You need a really good dictionary. All right. Now, in Isaiah chapter 14:12, talking about Satan, if you connect this to Genesis chapter 3, Genesis 3 really has a lot there. It's where the serpent says to Eve, he says, "For God does know that when you eat of the fruit," talking to Eve, he's tempting Eve to eat of the forbidden fruit. He said, "God does know that when you eat of it, your eyes shall be open, and you shall be as gods, knowing good and evil." The word evil there in the Hebrew is number 7451, and it's the word Ra, spelled R-A. It's a Hebrew word. It is the name of the Egyptian sun god, and that is connected to just about everything in society now, because the Bible says that Satan is the god of this world system, not the God of the universe or God of the earth. He's the God of the world system. He's the one that runs it. All right. Isaiah 14:12, it says, "How thou art fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning." All right, the word fallen there in the Hebrew dictionary is number 5307, and it can mean to fall upon someone. In Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, it says, "Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth, for the devil has come down to you having great wrath." Okay, so God is talking about this reference here. And if you look in the context of Revelation 12, it's talking about the dragon that is trying to destroy Israel and offspring of Israel and God's people, and trying to destroy the Messiah, okay, which is Jesus Christ. Now, if you keep studying this passage, it says, "How thou art fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning." Now, son of the morning there. The word son is number 1121, and it's the Hebrew word ben. On top of the Washington Monument in Washington, D.C., Washington Monument is a symbol of reproduction because it's a symbol of the male organ. And on top, and it's connected to the occult. Genesis chapter 3, the serpent said, "Your eyes shall be opened, and you shall be as gods, knowing good and evil." He is saying this hidden knowledge makes it so that you don't need God, that you can be your own God. Now, on top of the Washington Monument, you have another little pyramid, and it's called the Ben Ben. Son of the morning, the word son In Isaiah 14:12, the word sun there, 1121, means Ben. The Ben is on top of the Washington Monument. Okay, why is that significant? Because in Isaiah 14:12, you'll see that the king of Babylon is the same as Satan. United States of America is Mystery Babylon the Great of the end times. If you study Isaiah, study Revelation 17, 18, 19, and in Isaiah, the end times Babylon, you'll see that United States of America fits perfectly with the description of the end times Babylon. Barack Obama is the leader of Babylon. Isaiah 14 says the king of Babylon and Satan are the same. Now, the word Ben, number 1121, comes right after the word Bama, which is number 1116 through 1120. Bama means a high place of Baal, if you look those up. Okay, Barak in the Hebrew dictionary is number 1299 through 1301, which means cast forth as lightning. It can also mean glittering sword. It can mean lightning and a few other things. But it's significant that this word Ben comes right after the word Bama. And Ben is connected to son of the morning in Isaiah 14:12. Now, it says, let me see here. All right. Now I want to show you some Hebrew words. Okay. The word morning. If you look up the word morning in the passage, how thou art fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning. You look up the word morning in the concordance. It is number 7,837. Okay, now this is it right here. Okay, 7,837. Now, if you look at the words 7,835, 36, and 37, it is very close to the same words. Okay, see that? Now, if you look up 7,837, it means dawn or daybreak. Morning riseth. All right? It says to cross-reference it with 7,836, it means to seek, look, or earnestly seek. Now, I was studying this and I noticed 7,835 means to become black. Now, why is that significant? It's significant because I believe Job made a prophecy of the end times. In Job chapter 30, verse 26, starting reading there, it says, when I looked for good, then evil came upon me. That word evil is the same word as in Genesis 3 when the serpent said, ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. Number 7,451. It's the Hebrew word Ra, the sun god. And notice Satan is connected to son of the morning. Okay? And it says in Job 30 verse 26, when I looked for good, then evil, Ra, came upon me. When I waited for light, waited for the morning, there came darkness. Now notice that, darkness. My bowels boiled and rested not. The days of affliction prevented me. And then verse 28. When I went morning without sun, I stood up. And I cried in the congregation. Verse 29, I am brother to dragons. If you read in Revelation chapter 12, where one part of chapter 12, verse 12, is the devil has come down to you having great wrath. Chapter 12 also talks about a great red dragon. And the red dragon there means the color of fire. The sun is the ultimate fire, okay? It also is from radiation, which comes from the name of the sun god, Ra. Radiation and Ra. Okay, I am brother to dragons. Revelation 12 talks about the great red dragon that attacks the people of God and attacks the Messiah. Verse 30. Now notice this, okay? Remember I said these numbers here, 7,835 means to become black. Job 30, verse 30. My skin is black upon me, and my bones are burned with heat. The become black is talking about your skin becoming black. And if you study and look down, 7,800 and I believe 41, right in there, if you look at it, means dark complexion. And so you have Isaiah chapter 14:12, the fall of Lucifer, the son of the morning. It talks about Ben, which is connected to the Washington Monument, which is connected to Mystery Babylon the Great, which is connected to the leader of Babylon, which is the same as Satan. Barack Obama's name means cast forth as lightning from the high place of Baal. The word Bama is, let me see here. Bama is 1,116 through 1,120, followed by the word Ben, which is sun. And then morning is connected to daybreak, which is connected to the sun. To earnestly seek, or to look, to seek, to look, or earnestly seek. 7,835 means to become black. Job said when he looked for good, then Ra came upon him, evil came upon him. And he talked about, I went mourning without the sun. I am brother to dragons. That's the dragon of Revelation chapter 12. His skin is black upon me, and my bones are burned with heat. How could he be burned? Because of the sun. The black sun. And if you study that, the swastika that Hitler used was a symbol of the black sun. And I made videos about the Berlin Wall coming down. And that the Berlin Wall coming down was the head on the beast of Revelation 13, the first beast, the head coming back to life, the seventh head, was the fall of Berlin Wall, which is the beast come back to life. And then there's an eighth head, which is the world empire that you see coming together now, which I believe Obama will run. There's a lot more to that, but I don't have time to get into it. It's in my other videos. But to become black, and you have a guy everybody calls a black man, he's actually half white. They say a black man is running America, who is Mystery Babylon the Great. And he became black. And Job, I believe, made a prophecy about that in the end times. God bless you.